it's Mike here on Mogul in the Making. Thank you for joining me. What I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be walking you through a project I recently finished. So this is a single-family home in Hamilton, Ontario. We bought it back in June for just under $350,000. And it did not look like this at all when we got our hands on it. It was, I wouldn't say in rough shape, but it was quite dated when we got it. It definitely had not been touched for years. So as you can see here, we put in an all new kitchen. Really, we've updated the whole house. So as you come through here, there actually wasn't that much to do down here. This flooring was here already. We put new lighting in, redid the washrooms in here. You can take a look there. The lights actually don't work as of right now, but definitely going to need to get that sorted out before tenants move in. Yeah, so it's a 115 or so year old home, but once you're inside it looks brand new. What I found from my experience, by offering a product like this, so an old home with very nice updates, you can command extremely high rents. With this place, we're probably looking at about $1,850 a month. The home is just over 1,700 square feet, located in downtown Hamilton. One funny thing about downtown Hamilton, it's at one point, I would say for probably the last 25 years or so, it's been considered to be the least desirable area to live within the city, and that's something I really haven't seen in any other city. Normally what you find in large city centers like this or like Toronto is that the downtown core is what's most expensive. So here in Hamilton, it's quite a bit different. It's just been neglected, and you can get really good deals down here. Like imagine finding a place like this in Toronto, a 1,750 square foot home, 10-minute walk to the downtown core. It just wouldn't happen. So the inventory of homes like this in Hamilton are through the roof. I just feel like there's so much potential here. So this is the master bedroom. It's got a walkout patio. Something interesting about this house, originally we were actually not planning on doing it up as a single family home. So what we were going to do, we were going to split it into two units. The first unit would have been a 1-bedroom downstairs, and then we were going to do a 3-bedroom unit up here. We'll tell you the reason we couldn't do that. We tried to do it by the book. We went through the city. City required us to get a minor variance. So we had to get drawings done up, presented to the city. And basically after 2 months of back and forth with the city, they told us no, we can't do it. So at this point we're stuck with a single family home, but we've made the best of a bad situation. We're probably going to cash flow here at about $400 a month when it's all said and done. So not happy I'm leaving my money in this deal, but I think when I look back in 10 years, I will be pretty happy that I pulled the trigger on this place and did the updates I did. So yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Mike, when do you think, like it looks pretty finished, when are you planning on renting it out?
So we actually just put our ad up yesterday. Inquiries are starting to trickle in now. So yeah, it's just a matter of following up with these people, getting them in to see it, and then signing the lease.
Okay. And is there a screening process that you do for your tenants?
Absolutely. So I actually, as a starting point, I go through a pretty rigorous screening process over the phone. And the reason I do that is because I don't want to drive out here to meet people if I don't think they'll meet the requirements. So one thing that's pretty important to me, I want someone to be earning 3 times the monthly rent, and that's gross income. So for a family to move into this house, I want them earning a minimum of $70,000 a year. I'm also going to check their credit. So I have access to pretty rigorous credit ranking system, so I can pull it. I think it cost me about $25, and I can pull the report. Not only does it give me a score, it will provide me with each of their credit accounts that they've held over the past 7 years, and it will show me payment by payment how late they've been. So if someone's not paying their credit card or car loan, I know they're not going to pay me, and I won't allow them to rent my house. There's no way.
Okay, great.
I also Another thing I do, I'll reach out to their previous landlord. Personally, I don't think that carries a lot of weight. I'll also reach out to the landlord they had prior to the most recent rental. The reason I say that is because lots of landlords will give a glowing review to bad tenants just because they're looking to get rid of them. So it's pretty important to talk to multiple landlords that these people have had. Also talk to their employers if possible. I'll try and get as much information as I can on them. If I can go visit them at their current accommodation, by all means I will. 'Cause it gives me a pretty good indication of how they live, what type of care they take of their property, and how they're going to care for my property once they actually move in.
Nice.
Here, I have no doubt that we'll get great people here, simply because of the product. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So I think that's it from me today, guys. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me or Aro. Our contact information is below. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in.